Hi, Aries. This is Lucky with Lucky Sevens Tarot. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is your um, birthday reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Remember that these are still general messages, so maybe not every message will resonate for you. Take only what resonates for you in your specific situation. Leave the rest for someone else. I encourage you to watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos for more complete message, um, or get a personal reading. They are available on the website lucky7tarot.com. That link will be in the description box below, along with the link to Patreon if you are interested in additional videos. All right. Remember that the roles can be reversed, not everything. Could be explaining something as if it's happening to you, and maybe you're the one doing it. And with the birthday readings, these messages may not just resonate for you for the month of April or March, or they may resonate for you throughout the entire year, from one birthday to the next birthday. So some of you will be on different timelines. All right. We're going to talk about a lot of different things: money, finances, and love for singles and couples. And some things I may explain as if they're happening in a romantic context, and maybe for you, it's playing out in another area of your life. Um, so I've already pulled the first spread. Let's jump into it. Here's what I feel like is going on. There could be a money deal, a contract, a business arrangement, maybe a roommate situation uh, that's on your mind heavily. Um, this may even bring in some quick funds into your life. Uh, Maybe you're educating yourself about something that has to do with a business contract or a deal or something like that. Um, some of you could get like a new roommate, especially if it's like a family member, um, or something like that. I'm also seeing relationships or commitments in some way. Maybe you hold them of value. Um, there could be a relationship that kind of feels stuck in a rut, or feels like and if it's not stuck in a rut, it could just be that some of you are valuing commitment, like long-term committed relationships or connections. Some of you could even be benefiting financially from some kind of long-term relationship, possibly one where you've known each other for a long time. Okay. um I feel like you want to make peace in some way. uh I do feel like you could be passionate in regards to a home, like creating your dream home or something, or there could be maybe some aggressive anger, frustration towards some male energy in your life, possibly a male energy that does very well financially, or could have some sort of sex addiction or something like that. Maybe this person is you for some of you. I'm also feeling like there's something about um it looks like there's something here in regards to, maybe there's some issues with the home, and you could be like getting your home together, that sort of thing, making certain changes. I do feel like there could be some money owed to you, or some um oh, sorry guys, I'm in a lot of pain today. There could be like money owed to you, or like some debt being paid to you in some way. I'm also going to tell you that you benefit from being honest and open in all dealings, being fair in everything that you do. This could be a period where you're paying off certain debts, things of that nature. Now, I do think that you're going to go through something where your emotions are up and down. Okay. If you do have some type of money issue, um, it may be related to your health. I feel like it may be related to your health or to either a parent, your own parent, or this could even be because you are a parent and you're paying a lot of money. Um, but I feel like it works out in your favor. Like if there's an issue, it's overcome, um, or you're able to afford whatever financial issues come up for you. Um, like I said, acting in fairness is of benefit to you. Now, there may be some fear about the future, fear of being alone, that you have, or unexpected fear. There could even be arguments or fighting either online or with certain friend groups. Maybe you're trying to distance yourself. Some of you could do a lot of communicating with someone online. All right. Um, I'm definitely seeing an ending here that could lead to some depression or sadness, um, feelings of being alone. It usually, when I see the Nine of Hearts in Pluto, or I'm sorry, in Neptune, it's like an ending either that you don't have all the information about, or there's some type of secret involving it. And it could be a strong emotional situation that lasts a lot longer than you even anticipate. Um, that kind of even pushes you to go within yourself or to isolate in some type of way. Maybe you feel really alone. Um, some of you may feel like you're getting something that you want, and then it may not turn out to be what you want. Is that, if that makes sense? All right. Now, I do feel like there's a relationship that is changing. Okay. For some of you, it'll be an ending to a certain relationship. This could be platonic or romantic, but it's someone that you feel very close to. And it does definitely look like there's a relationship that is ending or changing in some kind of way. Now, this change does look like a change for the better with the cards that are here. It may not feel like a change that's for the better originally, or, as you're going through it, but it does look like one that ultimately, once you're able to separate your emotions from the situation, will benefit you in some capacity. All right. What messages do you have for Aries from now until the next birthday? I'm seeing a child, a male energy with a child. I'm gonna see what that's talking about. I do feel like there is someone, maybe they had a title with you before and now, you don't see a future there anymore, or you feel like the future is sort of uncertain. There's no anchor. I'm gonna see if that's really talking about. Some of you have um, a legal matter that maybe you're dealing with, or you're making some sort of final decision, maybe signing documents or something. I also feel like some of you, your work could be affecting your physical health in some way, or you're working on your health for some of you. You're putting in work to fix your health, mental health, physical health, emotional health, I don't know, spiritual health. I do feel like a lot of your stress and your hard work is going to benefit you, and like it's going to work out. Or it's going to bring you some type of good luck. I'm seeing unexpected money or resources also come in, possibly through certain relationships to others. There could be someone that's like paying child support to a child, or giving money or resources because of a child. I know some of these are very specific messages, so I do not expect them all to resonate with you. like I said, you will all be dealing, there's a lot of you. So some of the messages are not your message, and you should know if you don't even have kids, then that's probably not your message. Um, Maybe it could be like a younger sibling or something. I don't know. Um, some of you could be going through a period where you feel like things are unstable and then they become stable. Um, Somehow, I don't know, if you're single, this could mean that there's a higher level commitment coming in for you, or long-term commitment coming in. If you are in relationships, maybe you're questioning that. Like if you're in a long-term relationship, I don't know. We'll see in a second as we get into the relationship portion. Um, I do feel like there is a male energy, masculine energy that is concerned, that wants to talk about some type of concerns. And it may be concerns surrounding not wanting to be committed in some type of way, or worried about a commitment. I feel like there's someone here that's like expecting the worst as well. Like maybe if you are going through a separation or a divorce of some kind, someone here, there's, it looks like a masculine energy that is concerned or worried about their money, their resources, like expecting that, you know, you're going to take them through it, or maybe this is you expecting that. Or they're, if it's not about money, it could be that they're worried. Someone here, there's a male energy that's like worried about being alone. They, it feels like this is someone under a lot of stress. Some of you are going to benefit from someone's health, uh, bad health, or um, gain money through someone else's misfortune. Some of you, if you're in the health industry, this is going to be beneficial to you. You may feel like somebody is trying to take something from you, like somebody's trying to take your money or your resources. Some of y'all, you may feel like somebody's trying to take your relationship. I don't know why that keeps coming up, but um, I am seeing though, there is something here. Some of you are going to benefit from getting into a higher level commitment. I guess it's, I'm talking to two separate Aries here. And if you are one of the Aries that is going through like an ending of this relationship and you're grieving this, I think you don't realize it's a blessing. Um, and others of you are going to get into like a higher level commitment with, not even with a bum. You're going to be with somebody who's got something going on. All right. What else can you tell Aries? I feel like there's a block or an obstacle in the way of you having some kind of fun or enjoying life. Some of you are going to be going to like parties or events or something. I'm also seeing a younger feminine energy. This could even be a child, like a young, you know, child or a teenage child that's either getting like a boyfriend, or um, they're getting like a lot of attention. I do think that there, some of you are going to have some kind of casual chemistry, you know, casual sexual interaction and chemistry with someone. But I feel like there's somebody that you do not, you really love this person, or you have an honest connection with this person. They could be younger or have like a younger energy. They into sports cars or into, you know, they have a younger energy about themselves. But I think there's a lot of gossip. surrounding this relationship. Maybe people are talking. Um, and I feel like this holds you back in some way, and you're trying to take your power back. This is a very these are very specific, guys. So just only take what resonates for you. But I'm gonna also tell you another specific message I have. There could be a female, feminine energy with like where someone is dealing with like somebody from their past. Someone is courting a person from the past, likely somebody that has lighter features about themselves. I don't know, blonde hair. I don't, if that's the case, it could make you feel very distant, bitter. But I feel like this person's detached energy, if this is going to resonate with you, this person has very detached energy. And so, I don't know, you guys are mirroring one another. This could be somebody that's like interested in someone that they've got history with, and that's causing you to feel some type of way. Or this is you, maybe this is you that has some type of energy, feeling for somebody from your past. But that is limiting the potential of something else and causing something else to die down, if that makes any sense. I definitely see new opportunities that bring in more money. Yeah, there is a female, feminine child. For some of you, there's like a little girl that's getting a lot of attention, or there's a woman with a child that's getting a lot of attention. I don't know how that's going to resonate with you. Um, for those of you that are in a relationship that's like ending, it is really telling me that it's because someone is interested in somebody else. They could meet with somebody while they're traveling or something like that. Like, I don't know. This is somebody that's very like detached, emotionally detached. I feel like you're going to hear about it as well. Maybe it's through gossip or something. I feel like once you take your power back and you remove yourself from the situation, a lot of you are going to be able to travel. You're going to be able to enjoy life more. And it looks like you're going to be making more money either through travel or through some kind of move. This is when things start opening up, even in your career. It looks like some of you could make money either in the travel industry or something of that nature. Um, let's talk about relationships. All right. Yikes. All right. For those of you who are single, my single Aries, can you tell me who or what is coming towards single Aries? Single Aries for their birthday reading for the year now until their next birthday. Who's coming towards them? Who or what? Hmm. Somebody, I think you see this person clearly, but maybe they have a guard up, or like you know who they really are, and but they have a guard up. They could be like a single parent or a person. I feel like you're really attracted to this person, but maybe they're just not like happy. or they don't have like a lot of support. Some of you, they're a Leo, or they could have um, lost their job, or you may hear about either they lost their job and they're moving, or and they've like learned from it. They've gained strength from um, like letting go of something and moving on. This person could be going through like um, a significant ending in their life. Now, I will say, if this is a past person trying to come back into your life, it may have been something that ended all of a sudden. It may have ended out of nowhere. Um, and so they may be very guarded and inconsistent, even. So I think that's going to be up to you, because I think they're a very guarded person. I think they think a lot. They don't want they think a lot before they make decisions, because they don't want to deal with the same consequences as whatever happened in the past. All right. How do you feel in regards to love? What's Aries energy? Oh, you ain't ready to take the risk. I think you could talk about it, like you can engage and communicate and whatever, but I don't know if you're ready to start anything over or start a new thing. I think you're on demon time. You're on demon time, it looks like. Some of you may feel emotionally stuck. You may be learning a lot about yourself, enlightening yourself, um, trying to find some sort of balance here. I think you're going to learn a lot of lessons this year through love, through your relationships and through your ideas of love. I don't think you want to be alone, but I also feel like you don't let anybody in deep enough. Yeah, it's like you don't want to be alone, but you also don't let anyone in deep enough to fully um, commit. And some of you is because you're having a difficult time letting go of the past. You may be having a difficult time, or you may be up and down in your emotional state when it comes to the way someone in your past did you. Let's see. What is the biggest challenge when it comes to Aries um, love life, single Aries? Six of Swords is your biggest challenge. Being able to move on, guys. Being able to pack it up and move on. Some of you are still like, there's something that maybe you feel rejected. Um, and it's hard to really discuss your emotions, like really tap in and tune into your emotions. And so you could be in this Knight of Wands energy where it's like you just like getting getting attention right now. And maybe that's not even, some of y'all just move too quickly. And I feel like you also are extremely guarded when it comes to having any real relationship. That is a lot of your biggest problem. Um, is that maybe you're not showing up as relationship material right now because you have not gotten over whatever happened in the past that was hurtful, that could have even caused you to have some kind of toxic ways about yourself and feel mentally stuck, you know? What is the most likely outcome? The Temperance in reverse, Three of Cups in reverse. So it doesn't look like you're going back to anything from the past. It also looks like your emotions are up and down. You may have bipolar disorder, I do feel like you meet somebody new potentially. Excuse me, the idea of meeting someone new is on the table. Some of you could even be, I don't know, I'm seeing a potential same-sex relationship, so don't apply that if it doesn't apply. All right. It's not your message. If you know you're not in that or you're not dealing with nobody like that, then um I will say you may involve yourself in something new or with someone new. I don't think you're ready to open up. I think you still want to play the field. Um, I don't think you're ready to take it to the next level. You may choose to just focus on you, is what it looks like. To be emotionally disconnected, the Hierophant in reverse, not to allow yourself to be committed to anyone, um, is what I see. You know, maybe you were dealing with a player, you got played, and now you're in that energy for yourself. Some of you, there could be like a focus on like a child, you know, if you have children. What is the best advice for my single Aries when it comes to love? The Nine of Cups and the Three of Wands is telling you don't hold yourself back from like getting everything that you want, especially if you're trying to like fix something from the past. I think it's telling you um not to focus on the past or like, and maybe it's also saying to me that you need to be honest with yourself and someone else about your options. That's your best advice about what you like, what you don't like, about your options. All right. So let's talk about couples, Aries couples. Those of you that are in a relationship, you're committed to someone, somebody's committed to you. Happy birthday, guys, by the way. I don't know if I said that. All right. Show me the person that Aries is dealing with this year from now until their next birthday. Show me the person that Aries is dealing with, the person that they are in a committed relationship. Who is this person? The Lovers in reverse. The Three of Swords. Yeah, yikes. Okay. I think you are dealing with somebody who has a lot of love to give, but maybe they're giving it to a lot of people. Hold on. Some of y'all, you're dealing with a Gemini or a Leo, maybe another Aries for some of you. Um, I'm gonna see. Hold on. Your person has all major arcana, which is crazy to me. Um, this person I feel like holds back a lot of the truth. They tell you partial truths. I feel like they're unhappy in some way. I also feel like this is somebody that like gets a lot of attention. Show me, how does Aries feel about this person? What is Aries' true feelings for them? The Ten of Swords in reverse and the Five of Swords. Whoa. You feel like this person's inconsistent. You want to fix this though. You want to heal the relationship, but you feel like they're inconsistent, like they don't really know what they want or they can't keep Three of Swords. Oh my goodness. You feel like this person is a player, they've hurt you. Maybe they're not a player, they just disappointed you, but I feel like they are in some way. They create drama in your life, or some of you feel like things happen very quickly with this person. Two of Swords. I think internally, like this person hides something, doesn't let you all the way in. But I think you want to fix it. Yeah. You, I think, are mentally stuck on this person because you've put a lot of effort into this. I think this gives you a lot of stress for some of y'all being committed to this person, being in a relationship with this person. I think that's what you want. You want to fix this, but you've been hurt by this person. And I don't even think you see this person clearly. I think you're a little blindfolded. But I think you internally like want to make this work. I think you have how does this person, what is their true intentions towards Aries? The Empress. Some of you, their intention is to like have a baby with you, get you pregnant, or to begin again to continue investing in this. I also feel like there's something about this person that they hold back from you. Like their intention is to hold like back from you in some way. They want to keep like putting forth the effort and being in this relationship and kind of like see where it goes, but they're also like it looks like this is somebody that also wants to keep some type of secret from you. They want to make sure, like, for some of y'all, this is somebody that is having maybe family issues or comes from like a broken home or something like that. And so they're trying to recreate, um, they want to like heal things in this relationship to have a solid connection. For some of y'all, this could be somebody that like didn't have a good family situation and then or doesn't come from like a lot of support, a big family, situation. And so they're trying to create that with you, but in some way there's something about them that is not happy. Like there's something about this person, their true intentions, desire is to have a family and create this dynamic with you, but there's something within them that they know they are settling. And I hate to say that, but like they know they're settling because this really isn't what they want per se. It's like someone that is like struggling really bad because they feel torn between trying to build the family life that they never had, but also trying to be the person or be true to themselves and have the life that they want for themselves. If that makes any sense. And I'm so sorry if that's your situation because that's hurtful. Um, but I am seeing someone that is like they their intention is to like put their happiness to the back end, and continue to put forth effort to work on this. Okay. What is this person's future actions towards Aries? Queen of Cups. Okay. Tell me more about that. See, I really don't know if I like this person because they're very confusing. Um, this is somebody that is manipulative. I will say that. If this is resonating with you, you're dealing with a master manipulator. Um, this is someone that I think does love you or have love for you. I also feel like this is someone that either feels very alone or has, like, maybe they push you away. This is somebody with some kind of toxic trait where it's like they don't want you to get too far away. They want to keep you stuck. For some of y'all, maybe it's because you have kids with them or something. It's like, and if that's the case, it would be because there's a part of them that either doesn't want to have a distant relationship with the child, or doesn't want to lose out financially if they were put on like child support or something like that. When I tell you that the Two of Wands and the Eight of Swords, you are dealing with somebody that's like so conflicted within themselves, so conflicted. And maybe it's because some people believe you can't be in love with two people. And I'm not saying they're even in love. I feel like they have love for you. There's a level of respect for you in some way. But this person seems to be really fighting with themselves. Like they don't want to lose you, but they don't want to do what they need to do to be consistently contributing to the relationship and give it all they've got. Like they hold back a lot. I think they worry a lot. This is someone that is like afraid of losing you, but also afraid of losing themselves. I mean, that's the only way that I can put this. If this may not resonate with your relationship, I don't know, but this is what I'm seeing. So it's a message for somebody, some Aries out there. What is the most likely biggest challenge for this relationship for Aries? Three of Cups reversed, Page of Cups in reverse, the Knight of Swords. There's a lot of drama here. I think there's a lot of gossip. I feel like there's a lack of emotional communication. Ten of Cups in reverse. Again, I feel like that's more, especially with the Page of Pentacles. Someone could be like, they don't want to break up their family. They're not happy here, but they're going to give it a try and keep trying because they don't want to break up their family. Some of y'all, this is somebody that comes from like a broken family. They got childhood trauma that they have yet to heal from. And so their levels of inconsistency come up because they have never healed that. And so it's playing out in your relationship because you have someone, if that's resonating with you, you're with somebody that is not being true to themselves because they're trying to be true to like this idea of who they think they're supposed to be. And that is the conflict, like within themselves. Let's see. It's hard for this person, I think, to make a choice and stand on it and honestly be honest with themselves and with someone else. For a lot of y'all, look at this. This is somebody that doesn't appreciate you and is the difficulty or the challenge is making a choice to choose you over everything else, to choose the relationship. And that's not easy to do. And therefore it's presenting like a level of unappreciation, like they don't appreciate you. What is the most likely outcome for this relationship? Five of Cups, Ace of Cups in reverse. Wow. You may end up walking away from this, finding out something, hearing something, gaining some type of truth or knowledge on this. But I feel like it's going to be walking away temporarily, though. Maybe because y'all have kids together. If you have kids, or I don't know. Somebody's making a choice to walk away from something here. And then, but it doesn't seem like it's permanent. It seems like an on again, off again thing. Now, one of you could decide to like walk away to kind of make a point, like, to see if the other person loves you enough to at least come follow behind you. Hoping that it's not really over. But I think there's going to be emotional disappointment here, honest to God. I think you're going to find out some type of truth, or you're going to have a moment of clarity and realize, like, damn, I love this person. And there's a lot of this person I don't know, a lot I don't know about what they're doing, what they're giving themselves to, who they're giving themselves to. Because I feel like you're dealing with somebody that is either a people pleaser or someone that is one way with you and one way when they're not with you. What is the best advice for Aries in this situation? To hold back, putting your effort and energy into the situation. Some of y'all need to give up on this. 10 of Wands in reverse. It's telling me to tell you to take your power back. Not to, some of y'all, you could be the one that is the secret. I don't know. But, or has a secret in this relationship. But it's telling me to tell you to take your power back in that situation, to let go of the weight and the burden. All right, regardless if you're single or not, let's see, what other messages do you have for Aries? It's telling you to move on, go have fun. Some of y'all need to move on from a codependent connection or relationship. Yeah, open yourself up to a new phase, new opportunities. Somebody may be gaslighting you though, and is saying you need to have boundaries. There could be a breakup of a marriage for some of y'all, or somebody here could be feeling sad, abandoned. And I think you need to take time to heal from this, if I'm being honest. And when you least expect it, you'll heal from a one-sided relationship, and it looks like there's a better connection, something that's better for you that comes in all of a sudden. All right, let's take a look at finances and career. What does finances and career look like for Aries? Some of you could be cutting back your spending. I do see you traveling or moving. I feel like there's going to be money made doing something new or going in some sort of new direction. Some of y'all could have money that comes in for retirement, or um, to help you walk away from a position. I'm seeing some unexpected money come in, but it's like you do need to budget yourself or save. I'm seeing you do very well multitasking. I think a lot of y'all are on the right path. You have some kind of negotiation um, agreement, or the right path would be to come to a negotiation agreement with someone. Some of you are going to be able to utilize your creativity. You may be able to stop overworking for some of you. I think you're going to be letting go of certain like major responsibilities and be able to focus more on the things that you want to do. I also feel like you're evaluating a budget, or someone could be evaluating your money, your budget in some way. Let's see. Health and wellness. Health and wellness for Aries. Some of you need to get a second opinion on something. Some of you could see also like a weight doctor. Maybe you feel like you've gained weight, you're ready to lose some weight. You could be seeing a doctor about it. There could be some acute back pain, neck pain, shoulder pain. I think you are changing your eating habits. Some of you are under a lot of stress, but I don't know. There's something about changing maybe prescriptions. I do feel like losing some kind of weight is going to benefit you. Some of y'all need to see a dentist, or just be careful what you're eating. And like, I think you are focused more on exercising and eating better. I'll say that. I do feel like you're not paying attention to your mental health as much. You need to pay attention to your mental health. Some of you need to get some blood tests run. You may hear about something where it requires you to get a blood test or something, get some blood drawn. All right. What else can you tell Aries? You're going to achieve some type of success and victory, but look at this. Somebody is hiding something. This could be you. This could be somebody hiding something from you. And right under that, you have this shall pass. So you're going to have success and victory over somebody hiding something from you. It is telling you to use your creativity to follow your dreams. So what are the things that you're good at, or the things that the ideas you have? Those things may be helpful for you. And it's telling you to prepare for some type of change that's happening. And this will lead to some slow type of progress. And it's saying, don't be afraid of it. Try to understand it. Don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of the progress. Try to understand it. All right. What else can you tell Aries? It's telling you that the time is now to go to find a direction, but go slow. Take your time and trust that there's like a divine plan for you. Some of you need to heal from the past, or clear the air with something or someone from the past. And if the journey in front of you, looks unclear or whatever, it's telling you that everything's going to go fine. You just have to believe that everything's going to work out in the best way possible. All right. All right. Let's talk about the signs. The signs you might be dealing with, from Aries through Pisces. All right. If you are dealing with another Aries, they're making their mind up and certain about taking some sort of chance or going towards some sort of new beginning. If you are dealing with a Taurus, they're manifesting forward movement. Things are changing for them for the better. They want to change things for the better. If this is like a new Taurus, they're looking towards a new beginning. If this is an old Taurus, they may be trying to make things, to work and change things for the better. If you're dealing with a Gemini, this is somebody that, I don't know, it could be a third party with a Gemini, or this is like a Gemini that has a choice to make. They don't know what they want. Um, they may be very focused on their work. Some of you, this is somebody that's putting in work into multiple situations. If you are dealing with a Cancer, I think they're held back and trying desperately to like move forward, but they feel stuck, like 10 steps forward, 10 steps back type of energy. If you're dealing with a Leo, they have a lot of weight on their shoulders and they're trying to endure this. They're coming to some kind of ending. Um, if you're dealing with, mm, if you're dealing with this Leo, this could also be a Leo that's like trying to wanting to maybe take on some kind of responsibility for something. They want to endure something and take the responsibility on of something. So I guess it just depends on this kind of Leo you're dealing with. Or if you're dealing with a Virgo, if this is a new Virgo, they're still hurt over something from the past. So they're like coming in quickly, not really doing the most. They like you, but I think it's more of like a trying to get under someone to get over somebody else type of energy. If you're dealing with if this is like a ex Virgo, it may be the same thing. They could be like hurt by something and trying to like move on using somebody to get over the situation. If you're dealing with a Libra, I don't know, somebody here is being sneaky. They're in a relationship, but being sneaky, has a relationship on the side. I don't know. This is like a cheater type of energy with the Libra. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, they feel lonely. This is somebody that's like got a guard up. Um, they may be making like final decisions. I think this is someone that feels like they have to protect themselves from something coming back up from the past or something happening again from the past that happened already. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, they're trying to heal from a breakup or an ending of a relationship and like trying to focus on something new. I don't think that they're ready for a new relationship completely, but they're like trying to heal from something that didn't work out in the past. Um, but they're not like open to jumping into something long term right now. They're focusing on like the future. If you are dealing with a Capricorn, something could have, if this is like an ex Capricorn, something ended very quickly or unexpectedly here. There was like, it didn't work out. If this is a new Capricorn, they're dealing with something, going through some significant changes in their life. So I don't know if they're ready for anything serious. It may just be drama. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, this is an Aquarius that's maybe giving to more than one person or offering somebody something. I don't know. This looks like an Aquarius is trying to either have a baby or like trying to like give somebody something stable. Be an Aquarius dealing with a Pisces energy, but they're trying to offer something stable, but I feel like they're giving them more than one situation at a time. I don't know. Some of you could be getting child support from an Aquarius. Uh, if you're dealing with a Pisces, they're open. If this is like a newer Pisces or something, I don't know. They're like open to a new relationship and having a future and riding off in the sunset and having success. If this is like an older, like a relationship you've been dealing with or something like that, they want to take it to the next level, move on, have success in this connection. All right. That's what I have for y'all. I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Make sure you guys hit the like button for me. I appreciate you. And I look forward to seeing the comments in the comment section. Let me know what your zodiac sign is, sun, moon, rising, and Venus if you know it. All right. I will see y'all later. Bye-bye.